I'm pretty loud, so I probably won't need this. My name is Nick Camilleri. I'm a junior. I consider myself to be a mutual party in this election. I've known Jenna, I've known Rob since freshman year. I've been in student on-campus leadership positions with both members. Student Affairs Committee with Rob, Orientation Leader with Jenna. And part of being in the Santa Clara community, part of the reason why we're all here is because it is a smaller, tight-knit community. Meaning that there's going to be a lot of friends. There's going to be people that have biases and things like this. But to be honest, in talking to other people, I saw more fire in this election in the student body than I saw in my last 2 years. I saw people researching. I saw people going to things. I saw people like reading people's plans on Facebook and stuff. I feel like the only, an election should be off merit, not off loyalty. And to be honest, the only people I saw violating that was the election committee. I saw a lot of people saying that there were things of biases that just aren't fair allegations, they're hearsay. And to disqualify a ticket purely off of hearsay, when nobody has hard evidence that it was dirty campaigning or whatever the allegation was, is not fair. It's handing the election. And I honestly feel that every person, at least the majority of them, were voting off merit, not loyalty. And if those things happen to coincide, you shouldn't penalize someone, guys. It's about doing the right thing. We're all Broncos. That's why we all came here. It's a tight-knit community. And
30 seconds.
That's all I have to say.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Scott Merriman. I'm a senior political science and history major, and I'm a proud Sigma Pi. In 2001, Greeks were kicked off campus, and based on how this election went, I have to agree, that was the best decision we've ever made. It's prejudicial to go after Leupp this way. To assume that just because his friends supported him, that he's guilty and should be disqualified is unbelievable. I mean, I live with Kanishk, and I got to hear all this. I'll hear all about this the next day. And I also read that little email that went out. You know, it's impossible to separate his friend group from his election, and that's unbelievable. I mean, how could you guys propose to represent all of us and then make such a blanket statement about someone? How can you judge someone like that? How can you judge us like that? It's irrational. I want to talk about competence and compassion, two of the C's we live by. Competence. You guys are supposed to vote on all these election changes and you didn't do a damn thing? Really? You're going to let it slide? That's fine. Compassion obviously hasn't been shown blue. That's all I got to say.
So this might go over. I had to cut this from about 8 minutes to 2. As a senior, the elections my 3 previous years have been represented that which is just, which is pure, that which is lovely, and that which is good rapport of our student body and the Santa Clara community. This year, my view of our community has been tarnished by a fraud, bias, and bigoted election. Article 10 of the Constitution of ASG SCU states, all members are expected to abide by the Solomon Code of Ethics and Values. Members are expected to understand and embrace the responsibility to hold each other accountable to the values and behaviors articulated therein. I call upon you, members of the Senate, to hold those elected and appointed in positions above you to the very code of ethics, bylaws, and student code of conduct you are sworn to uphold. As students, we elect you to represent that which is just in our community. Your competence, conscience, and compassion have never been so needed before in your academic career. Alex Sola-Guinto and Robert Leupp, their ticket was disqualified on election day. The supposed charge was 3 violations of election code on election day, which according to Article 7A of the election code state, are designed to be consistent with the values in the University of ASGSU. They are established to promote fair, equitable, and engaging elections for the undergraduate student body. This very election code was misused with the purpose of removing the very fairness and equality it supposedly upholds. It is fair to say the election committee ruled in a prejudicial manner targeting one candidate and his campaign. In closing, this election has been characterized by a lack of justice, and Rob Leupp has been marked as guilty until proven innocent. 30 seconds.
No evidence has been brought forth except for the bias of few. As students, we demand elections be fair, transparent, and true to the voice of the student body. Thank you.